And we're live. Okay, Moose, welcome to your first Fiona Flower class that I give for free.
Yay! Hey y'all, I'm Moose.
You got the cups, okay?
I have the
And
cup.
you mixed all your paints yesterday, and
Yes.
because you wanted to get rid of the bubbles, okay?
Yep. And here they are.
And you are doing some colors that I've never tried before. I meant to call you right before, about an hour before this, to ask you how you mix that. And you can tell me later how you mix those paints. And I might want to try that with some of mine too.
Fun.
With the Vallejo Pearl in there. Okay, and we both got 10 by 10 canvases. Okay,
Yep.
and we both got our base coats. Let me take my lid off. Now, I don't know how you can see the consistency, okay? But it should, when you get some on the end of the stick and you hold it over the paint about an inch, it should not leave a mound. It can leave a slight mound. Okay, now, is your base coat in a container big enough? Okay, good. It's in a 32-ounce container. This is what I do to save paint, okay? After I stir it, I pour it out in the middle, okay?
Okay.
And then I put my, let me move this over just a little bit so you can see. I put my cup right next to this, and I just smooth the paint around to the corners and let it drip back into the cup.
All right.
That way you don't waste a lot onto the table.
I can do that. I usually pour a big circle and then spin it.
Oh, okay.
But
well,
I can.
You could, but all the paint will come off the edge.
Yeah.
Okay. See, because it goes so fast because this paint is so thin.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you might lose more of it than you really want. So when you go to do the other corners, you might have to pour some more on there like I'm getting ready to do.
Okay. Yeah, I was not expecting it to go that fast.
It's supposed to, because you want it to go really, really thin. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna move it over there just a little bit to go off of that side. Just a little bit. Well, I'll fix it with my corner earlier. Yep. That's what Fiona has well, I don't think that's how she explained it. I think she told me it has to be really thin consistency and a really thin coat of paint on there.
Okay.
Now, I'm still making a mess on the table.
Yeah, I am too.
But you're saving a lot of it into the cup, is the way I look at it. See?
Yes.
You're not wasting a whole bunch of it.
Wet the side, it'll help it some.
Okay,
now go over.
And then I tap.
I don't think I'm even in camera shot.
Huh? Oh, is Dub in there?
No.
Oh.
I released him from his duties. We are solo.
Oh, okay. So no Dub the editor, but technically it's on my channel as we're recording it. So I'm the editor today.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me put some more blue.
Now don't worry if it doesn't look like the sides are completely covered, meaning that that it all looks the same. What do you call the same? Because my paint seems to be a little transparent, and where I'm touching it at, to get it to go over the edge, I can see there's a lighter shade, but don't worry about that if you can see any canvas on the sides.
Okay.
Because if your paint doesn't go all the way over the edge, then you will have you'll be putting more base coat on anyway. Okay, let me grab some napkins.
Okay.
and bring mine back into full camera. Easiest way to know that is if you pick it up and do a super tilt where you're tilting it straight up and down with one corner hanging over the container. And if you don't see any more paint dripping off, then you know you got it all off. And that's what you want.
Okay, let me do that.
Yeah, because that's the easiest way in the world. And mine's not, mine's moving up there just a little bit. Okay, let me turn this around and get it to go over this way. There we go. See, I still have a couple of drips coming off, but that's okay because
I'm giving mine a little shake, a little shimmy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. There you go. There you go. Okay.
Okay. I think
am
I done dripping? I think I'm done dripping. All right.
You're trying to get it all spread out in one even coat.
Right.
Let me wipe my threads off before I put my lid on there, because I have found out from experience that, especially with glue pouring medium, if you don't wipe off your threads of a container before you're going to screw the lid back on, it will glue it shut.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I could see that. I could see that.
I don't know where I put it at.
Basically, we're painting with colored glue.
Right. Right. And some water to make it a little thin. I can't find at the moment my bottle opener, but I had to have it out earlier to open my bottle of glue pouring medium.
Oh dear. Like, yeah. Is it like one of those things that you put down over the lid and you squeeze it?
Yeah.
I have one of those.
Let me see. No, it's not there. Except it's not like a disc. I don't know where I put it at. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. There it is. It's this type of thing. Oh.
Yes, I have something similar to that.
Okay.
I love it.
It's got 3 different size openings, and you put the lid in the opening, because it's not for big bottles like the big Amsterdam bottles. It's for smaller bottles. Okay, I'm popping bubbles.
Me too. I got lots of them.
Now, I don't know how you find the center. I like to use a stick. Okay.
I usually use string or yarn, but I don't have any handy.
Oh, okay. Do you have any skewers handy?
Yeah, but I do have skewers, so I will use one of those. But
my skewer doesn't go all the way across, but as long as I match it up to the one corner and get it pointing at the other corner, that gives me my X in the middle. Then you want to wipe it off so the paint don't dry on there.
I have a ton of bubbles still on my canvas that I'm having to pop with the skewer. So I'm a little behind right now.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You are fine, honey. Now,
stubborn bubbles.
You've got a dark background. I'm wondering which one you should start with.
I was thinking about starting with the pearl white.
Okay. Sometimes, because of the difference in the consistency between your base coat and the pearl white, because it is much thicker than your base coat, you get like a little halo into your dark background. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So be prepared for that.
Okay.
It'll be like a slight little halo right around the white itself.
Should I maybe start with the aquamarine?
That's up to you. Start with a light color, but The white, for some reason, gives you that halo look. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that halo look.
You know, I'm wondering if the halo look is from the Vallejo Pearl. And if that's the case, then all of my colors are going to do that.
Oh, well, okay. So it doesn't matter what color you start with. That's good. Now, okay, tell me, so everybody else who hears it can, how did you mix the Vallejo Pearl into your paints?
Okay, so what I did was I put about approximately an ounce of color in the bottom of my 5-ounce cup.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put in about 2 ounces of, no, that was for the white, 1 ounce of Vallejo Pearl. So I did equal parts paint and Vallejo Pearl, and then stirred that together really well, and then poured in the pouring medium.
And the pouring medium in ratio to the whole mixture in the cup
is approximately 3 to 4 parts.
So with the stuff in the cup being
closer
one part,
to 3.
Okay.
Yes, with the stuff in the cup being one part.
Let's say you did a 1/2 ounce of paint and a 1/2 ounce of the Vallejo Pearl, mixed it together. Then you'd have an ounce.
Right.
And then you do 3 to 4 parts of the glue pouring medium with that. So you do 3 to 4 ounces of the glue pouring medium on top of that ounce.
So it was, right. So it was probably closer to 3 because I did not get a full 5 ounces in my cups. And like my pink, I didn't have, this is a perfect example. My pink is about a quarter less than the others in the cup because I didn't have enough of the paint. I did not, I only had about a 1/2 ounce of paint. So I you know, took that into account, and I only added enough Vallejo Pearl to equal it to make that a full ounce.
Okay.
And then I added in probably, I think I added in 2 to 3 ounces of the pouring medium.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why I don't have a full cup of pink.
Okay. That is good to know because I'm actually going to mix up a few colors to use this Saturday.
Oh, fun!
Well, okay, I say this Saturday, but today is March 31st, Friday afternoon, but that we're doing this, but that she's going to edit it or download it, edit it, and put it up on her channel. It doesn't have to be on my channel. It's your class, you know.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I only recorded on the YouTube, so you have a way to look back in case you forget something. Okay, now, do you have your cup on yet?
No, I'm piddling with the corners.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because remember, your napkin's going to pick a lot of that up, and you're going to put more on there.
Okay, so my center is right about there.
Okay, now, I'm going to bring mine up full screen so you can see mine. Okay, wait a minute. There's my cursor. I hate doing my cursor with my gloved hand. Okay, my first color, I do a thin stream, and you try to get it even. So I usually do little tiny circles right here. Try to make it as thin a stream as possible, and you're trying to get it to all come down at the same rate. See, I have 2 that are being slow pokies. And this is the only color that you want to pour on there till it gets down to the bottom, as you're very, very
okay.
Because you're also filling in the center. Okay.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. Now, oh, there's my white. Now,
when do you want me to start pouring?
Yeah, let me bring you up full screen so I can watch you.
Okay, I am going to start with, I do believe, some pearl white, because I want that pearl white on the outside if I can get it. Let me take these sticks out so they're not in my way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They have
Sorry.
a habit of doing that.
Okay. Now, slowly. Oops. Circles.
Okay, stop. It's going to keep running. It's going to keep running to the bottom.
Okay.
Now, I will tell you this. Which side? Okay. Which side is your left side?
This is my left side.
Put your hand. That's your left side. Okay. On the right side, on the corner closest to you. Those two. Take your stick and put just a little drip on top of each of those. Just
these
to even
two.
them out. Yeah, those two.
Okay.
I mean, one drip ought to do it.
Yeah, I just kind of split a drip between the two.
Yeah. Okay, it'll keep going down. Okay, now let me bring us up. Let me bring mine up full screen. Now, your next color, what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing, but when it gets halfway down, when you see the bottom of that drip get halfway down, that's when you're going to stop.
Okay.
So you don't get a lot of paint in each layer. And Linda's going to be proud of me. I got paint on my elbow. I got red paint now on my elbow. Linda's going to be proud of me. Okay. And if Linda's watching this, Dub, leave this part in. Booger, take a shot, Linda. Sorry, I had dried paint on here. Okay. Now you're going to start again in the middle. And you're going to go slow. And you're kind of doing circles with that thin stream. Now see, I stopped when it got halfway down. And it keeps running. And then I can go back and add one drop or two to one that was a little slow pokey.
Okay.
Just to even it out just a little bit.
Okay. My turntable has the tendency to not be level even when I put the level on it and it says it's level. So I'm going to be turning mine a quarter of a turn every so often.
Well, you go for it, honey. You go for it. Now, I'm only doing two colors for right now. Blue, red, white, blue, white, red, white, blue, white. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do, and then there towards the end, I'll do some yellow in the middle of mine.
Okay. I'm going to pour my aquamarine.
Have you done your second color yet?
Nope. I'm waiting on you. So here we go.
Go for it. Go for it.
This is my aquamarine.
Okay.
Extreme sheen.
Okay, stop. It's halfway down. I can see it from here. Yep.
I'm going to need some more on these two.
Yeah. And you don't want to put a whole lot because one drip will make all the difference in the world. Because it'll put the paint that's right there down also.
Right, okay.
And then, now, something Fiona told me, and I feel this is a matter of preference. She told me that she would do two colors in the white pearl. Two colors in the white pearl. It's up to you how much white pearl you use, okay?
Okay. I'm going to put on my next color, which is Artist Loft.
Now, all the other colors, you're going to stop when it gets, see how can you see how mine filled in? Even though I stopped halfway, it was still running. Okay?
Right.
Okay, so now I'm going to put my next color on. And I got plastic cups, so it's kind of hard to pinch a little funnel right there, or little pinched opening.
Yeah.
Okay. That one might need some more. Yeah, that one needs a little bit more. One more little drop. One more little drop. And I hate pouring out of cups because it's so hard to get one little drop out.
Yeah, that's why I'm using my stick.
Yeah.
Because I need a drop over here.
See, sometimes when I'm doing them on my lives, I don't get as exact with the with how much paint is on each one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to learn the right way, okay?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Then I'm going to do, my next color is going to be Artist Loft Neon Green.
Okay. Well, I'm just switching between blue and red with white in between them, and then because I'm trying to think how big you should let it get before you, because you do want to turn the cup and do the other petals, right?
If that depends on if I have room, well, with all these colors that I'm doing.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Because I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers per round.
Mm-hmm. And are you doing a white pearl in between each one?
No. I've done white pearl and 3 colors, and I'm about to do white pearl again.
Well, then you might have room to turn it and do a couple of layers. Okay. You're not going to be able to do the same amount of layers after you turn it as you're doing now. Okay.
Oh, okay. Another drop there. I got to keep making sure I wipe off my index finger on my glove, because my headset keeps wanting to eke out of my ear.
Oh no.
So I have to keep reaching out to touch it, and I'm just like, I know I'm going to have paint on my face before the evening is over.
Look, I already got
right.
I think I got. Yeah, you can barely see it now next to my elbow. But Linda seems to notice it every time. As soon as I get it above my gloves, she notices. Because as soon as I see it and I try to wipe it off, I'll look at the chat and I'll see that. And I think one time she said, "You're not having fun unless you get it up to your armpits."
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, there's a bubble. Okay. I just had a bubble come out of my bottle. Pop already.
Oh, and those are the hardest ones to pop for some reason.
Okay, well, let's just see if it goes down. I didn't quite get. I stopped because I saw the bubble, but it won't pop. So let me see if I can just push it down with 1 or 2 drops of paint on top of it.
Okay, now I'm going to add some Deco Art Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold on top of my white.
I'm not putting any gold in this. I'm just doing the flag colors of the Philippines.
Oh, fun.
I am doing this because I just got Miss Mary's address today. So I'm going to ship hers out Monday.
She's the one that won the one you did on Mona's stream?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. I only did 4 paintings that day. I did sing that day.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Al let me sing with him on American Pie.
Oh, fun.
because that was my first husband's favorite song. He was a little bit of a rebel. I don't know why he went. I don't know why when he went in the military he decided to be a military police, but because he was a rebel. No, I'm serious. He was an MP.
Oh, that's funny.
And then later
I made one of my colors with the pigment.
Oh, cool.
So this is TLP Rave. We'll see how it does.
I've got that I made with eye candy pigments, but I've never used them, and I think I should. Okay, I need a drop right there. I need a drop right there.
This is Liquitex Basics Fluorescent Pink.
Oh, okay. If Shannon's watching this,
yeah, don't look, Shannon.
Close your eyes, Shannon. Where is my red stick? Oh, there it is. There it is. I couldn't find my red stick, my stir stick.
Oh.
Now I'm going to do white, and then I'm going to do a big patch of yellow, and then I'm going to turn it. See, I'm not doing the...
nice. That'll be nice.
Well, the flag is 3 big blocks of color. It's red, white, and blue. Although I think the blue is a little bit darker. Not quite as dark as Prussian blue, but darker than this blue. But this was the only blue I had mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then there's like a yellow flowers thing on there. So I figured I would do
this is Artist Loft Neon Orange.
Oh, cool. You got some great colors there, girl. And they're all mixed.
I am inspired by Miss Fiona. She did these colors.
I actually was on the video chat with her today.
Were you? Fun.
Yes, I was. Yes.
Have you seen her pearls flower, neon flower that she did?
No.
That's why I wanted to do these colors, because it turned out so beautiful, and I figure even if I mess up pulling up the napkin, it's gonna look good.
Well, it's gonna look a little wonky, but what do I say on my channel about flowers?
Flowers in nature are not perfect,
so they won't be on your canvas either.
Right. Okay, so I'm ready to turn my...
Okay, first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the end of a skewer, okay? And you're going to go from the middle right here of the, where my yellow's at, where the yellow came down, and you're going to put the end of the skewer in there and draw it straight out.
All right.
And then have a paper towel or something to wipe off the end so you don't cross-contaminate the colors.
Okay.
Because you'll have blue on the outside of it once you finish dragging, and you don't want to get that blue up in the middle of that yellow. Well, that I'm using my colors as an example. Okay. And then double check it before you lift the cup. Make sure you've done all 6 petals.
Yeah.
Linda Sariani's really good about finding. You're going to grab 2 sides of the cup where there is no paint. And you're going to move those paint lines where the paint's been coming down. You're going to move it over a half a petal to where it ends up in between the 2 petals.
Okay.
You understand that?
I'm going to watch you first.
Okay. And I don't lift it up very far. See?
Okay.
Now my paint is right there. Going to come down in between the 2 petals.
All right, here we go.
Okay, let me bring yours up full screen just to see. Yep.
I think I scooched it over a little.
Well,
there.
I don't get it sometimes exactly centered. Okay.
Okay. And now we pour our second round of colors, right?
Right. And you don't do as many layers. Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Let's pick and choose which colors we're going to put in here.
Well, you do whichever ones you want, honey. Okay. I'm going to start with my red because that's what's going. See, I'm thinking of what's going to go against the last color. And I don't want to start with my blue against that yellow because I really want to try to minimize the green. There we go. See, when you're picking out colors, you got to be mindful which ones will mix together and make another color.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why this is really super tricky, working with blue and yellow and red and blue. I mean, the worst that's going to happen is yellow is going to turn a little orange.
Right. Let's see, I did white and aquamarine. Let's do pink next.
Close your eyes,
look, Shannon. I don't know what it is. I am gravitating toward pink here in the past like 6 months.
Oh, sorry. That was my
phone.
I forgot to turn my notifications off.
Okay, I think I'm done putting down paint.
Okay, hang on a second. I was so busy fooling with my phone, and I just dropped a little piece of dust or dried paint right over here. There we go. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that right there. Okay, hang on, let me catch up. I'm going to do one layer of red, and then a white, and then the yellow. Let me catch up so I can, it's easy. This is why I do the flower with you. It's easier to show you on mine
Right.
What I'm trying to explain to you to do.
Okay.
Well, she'll be coming around the mountain. Sorry. I sing a lot when I'm painting.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do my white. And then my yellow. Oh, what else if I take the cap off? I'm trying to figure out why nothing's coming out as I'm squeezing it. Duh. I had a gray hair.
You're thinking that's one heck of a clog.
Yeah. No, that was the cap on, Linda. Don't take a shot. It was not a booger. Okay. Now.
Sippy, don't be dehydrated.
Do you have a straw handy to blow the center, or do you want to just put your face over it and blow into the middle?
How about I use my airbrush?
Okay. Very, very lightly.
Yes.
You want to blow into the middle just to get all the paint that's in the middle to roll over the sides. Okay. Now, this time you're going to take it off before you do the skewer. And
okay.
I forgot to have a cup of water over here. Well,
yeah, me too.
Well, you take the cup as soon as we're done. You take the cup and you go find something with water to put it in.
Okay.
So the paint don't dry. Now, what I do is I lift it straight up till I see that it's broken, the paint, and it's not connected. Then I move it real fast.
Yep, I stuck my hand under it. Ooh, look how pretty that is in the middle. Doris, I've never had it so pretty in the middle before. Thank you. Your tutelage is working. Now let's see if you can get me to lift this napkin properly.
Before we do anything else, you do your inside petals.
Okay, skewer.
Yeah, skewer from in between the two outside petals. Now my petals are a little wonky. So,
yep, mine are too.
So you try to go down the middle of the petal as best you can.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't have to look perfect. I defy anybody to go out into nature and find a flower where every single petal looks the same.
It's absolutely perfect, yeah. Not gonna happen.
Yeah. Now, I do Fiona's finger dip in the middle, but also if you want to, you can bring some of the colored paint over what's in there. But first, I just dip my finger in the base coat that's pulled in the middle. Just push down on it, get the paint on your finger, and then wipe it off on a paper towel. And when you do that, the other colors draw towards the center.
Kind of hard to do with my long nails.
Oh, that's right. Okay, try a knuckle. Oh, shoot.
No, it's working. It's working.
Okay. Okay, let me bring it back.
I just get an elongated center. But it's really cool looking, actually.
Okay, now.
There we go. I like that.
Let me clean my gloves off a little bit so I don't get them on the paper towel. I mean, the napkin. And I'm going
to take my gloves off.
Well, there's not that much paint on them, so I'm not going to take them off. Okay, let me find my bound piece. I'm going to use the same napkin you're using.
Okay.
Now, open your napkins like this, okay? Now, on the two corners, what you want to do here, let me put mine full screen, because this really, really works good after you have to separate them. What you want to do is you want to fold the corner over, and then you want to fold it over the other way.
Okay.
Now you got a crease in there, and see, I'm worried about this dragging into the paint. What you're trying to do is here. I got you. Trying to get the two corners to separate.
Yeah, mine are separating.
Okay, there you go. See, this is what I was trying to do.
Yep.
You bend them back and forth to get a crease. Okay.
And then open them up and bend them down.
Right, and then bend them opposite directions.
Right.
So that way you've got a little piece sticking up after you lay your napkin down. Okay, now when I get my napkin wet, I don't usually wet it all the way to the edge. I do what's going to be on the flower.
Okay.
Okay.
And how wet do you get it?
Well, okay, hang on, because these are a lot thinner. Not sopping wet, but to soften it. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Now. Okay, first thing, put your cake break on.
Oh, yeah.
This is the whole reason this cake break was invented. Because Larry was watching me about a year or so ago, even longer than that, watching me try to do the napkin on a Fiona flower and not get the Fiona flower moving. Okay, now you've got this piece right here. That way you know that has to go in the middle of the flower.
Okay.
And what I do is I hold it into like a U shape. So that part touches first.
Okay.
And then I very gently let the rest of it fall.
Okay.
Then you got your two corners separated. And then you very, very slowly, here I go thinking of that Lucy show again. Now, I don't really stress over it touching the very, very outside, okay? This looks perfect.
I'm laying mine down.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me take myself off and bring yours up. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Ta-da! And I got paint on me too.
Yeah. Linda, you'd be proud of us. We're having fun. We're getting it almost up to our elbows.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you think you don't see it touching, you can do the really super soft pats in the middle.
No, mine's touching everywhere.
Okay.
But I will touch the center like Fiona does.
Oh, I've never.
She does that. When she pats around, and her very last touch is the finger touch in the middle.
Okay, I never noticed that. Okay, now I take two opposite corners, bring them together. You only hold them as high as you barely see the color of the paint on the outside, okay? You don't have to hold it any higher than that. And then you bring the third corner. Then you bring the fourth corner. Then you get to go around to the sides and you make it say ah. You open it up. You find the center of it where the crease is at, and you bring that up towards the middle.
Okay.
Now,
say ah.
Watch on this one right here. See, here's the crease. I'm lifting it up, and see how it's coming out as a straight, flat area? That's what you're trying for when you do that.
Okay. Say ah.
Then you slowly gather it together.
Oh, I've only said ah once. I got 3 more ahs to do.
Oh, okay.
But you go ahead.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Well, I just did, because I didn't want to stand there with mine holding it like that.
Right.
Okay, let me bring yours up full screen. And where'd my cursor go? I lost my cursor. Okay. I lost my freaking cursor.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is. It was stuck on another button.
Okay. I'm ready for liftoff.
Well, did you kind of gather it all together a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. Then you want to lift it straight up, slowly, until you see that center break free from the paint. Then you move it as quickly as you can without dripping. That's an art in itself.
I dripped a little, but it's okay. Woo-hoo!
Okay. Wait a minute. I gotta take. Okay. Why is?
Can I torch it?
Yeah. We're gonna put some paint around the
Oh yeah, definitely gonna have to put the paint with it being that Prussian blue.
Okay, I cannot bring you up full screen while I got my gloves on.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
It's so pretty.
Now, I don't know if you can see this or not. This is kind of really important, or you're going to get a line of demarcation.
Okay.
Around it. Okay. Can you see the little lip of the paint that's thicker than where you got to replace the base coat?
Yep, I see it.
You want to put some base coat on your paint, on your corners, and you want to get it right up against that paint that you see there. In my case, it's just a little thin line of blue.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm releasing my cake break.
I will in a minute. Reason you want to get the paint to match up to where the paint is the thickest around the flower, the base coat is because if you don't, you'll see a ridge.
Yeah.
And that is your line of demarcation, and you don't want that.
No, don't want that.
And I have a beautiful 12 by 12 gallery wrapped with a violet gray background from 12 Shades of Gray mixed with Creative Inspirations Pearlescence.
Ooh, I
the
bet
background,
that's
and it's got my indigo blue, my permanent blue violet, my Naples yellow, and a gold, and I think the white. Anyway, and you can see a line of demarcation.
Oh.
And the only way you can fix it, and it's still iffy if it's going to work or not, is you can try, once it dries, you can try putting a little bit of paint on it, pushing it right up against the high part of the paint, and then spinning it out to try to even it out where it's uneven.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I don't know if I want to go through that. I think I'm
going to spin this once I get this base coat put down.
Okay. You can. I may do that too. I'm just working on getting a little thin layer of base coat to replace what came off.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
But I'm also making sure that it's touching the paint that's still there. I don't know. Now, this I don't know why it does it. Why it does that. Why when you lift up that napkin, oh, excuse me. It lifts off all this base coat over here and leaves just a slight ring of it right next to the flower.
Because the weight and amount of paint that you have added to that base coat is a puddle.
Oh, okay.
So you've got more. It's not surface area.
I never thought of that. Thank you. See, you teach me stuff too.
Awesome sauce.
I just know it's there, and I just know from experience after a year and a half of doing these. You can have Dub edit this part out, but Fiona did tell me that she did come up with a new recipe, but
awesome.
She won't tell me. She'll tell me after the class, and the class is in August.
Yeah.
It's American products, and it's not Michael's Craft Smart glue.
Oh, okay.
So
you need to watch that video if you haven't seen it, because I mean it is just phenomenal.
I'll try to. I got to work on my kitchen today. It is a total disaster area in that sink. I don't have room to wash dishes because I got all this painting stuff soaking.
Oh no. Okay, I've got my base coat on.
Okay.
And I think what I'm going to do is spin it.
Okay.
So, hold on to your hats. Here we go. I said hats, H-A-T-S.
I cannot wait to see that dried.
Yeah. It's got lots of little lacing in the colors.
Cool.
I'll spin it again.
I didn't put as much red and blue in this as I did in the other one, and I put more yellow in this one, so this one looks totally different than the one I'm sending to Miss Mary, but it's still pretty. It's still pretty. Okay.
Look at these hands.
Is that because you took your gloves off?
Yep.
Well, that happens, honey. That happens. Okay.
I've got soap and hot water. I shouldn't have given it that second spin. I've warped it, but that's okay. It's still pretty.
I'm not giving it too big a spin. Mine's not warping. I'm just trying to get it to go over the edge in some spots where I didn't get the paint all the way over to the edge. Oh. Now is when you want to fix your sides.
That's what I'm doing.
Because I can see where the paint didn't go and cover up certain spots where I didn't have paint on there to begin with, because like I said, you're doing this at the end, so why worry about it at the beginning,
Right. Yeah, I just got my sides kind of dampened with paint at the beginning. Now I'm making sure that the canvas is covered on all sides.
That's what I'm doing to mine.
And I am amazed at the bubbles in this Prussian blue. But I mixed it up today, so this morning.
Okay, I'm not spinning anymore. I would love for it to come over to this corner just a little bit, but I know that it'll make it wonky if I do that, so I'm going to stop. So what I want to do is, because I will do a screenshot of this later, I'm bringing yours up full screen. Ooh.
I got one side left to do.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. How pretty that is.
Thank you. All due to your tutelage.
And all the people that I have taught say that I teach great.
You do. You're a wonderful teacher.
Thank you. Okay, there's yours. Okay, I'm going to do a screenshot of that later. And here is mine. Oops.
Oh, pretty. Oh, I love your center petals. They kind of look like little individual tulips.
Bring both of us up. So, this is your class. This is on YouTube, unlisted on my channel, unedited. And I've given you permission. YouTube, listen to this. She has my permission to download it, edit out parts of it if she wants to, and then rebroadcast this live, unlisted live, on her channel for her viewers.
Thank you so much, Doris. I do appreciate you.
You know.
Well, thank you so much, Doris. Your
thank
tutelage.
You very, very much, Moose. I am so happy with your painting. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I'm going to have to try that with the Vallejo Pearl.
Yes, I'd love to see
some up because that was what I was going to do later today. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you all for coming in and watching Moose in her first Fiona Flower class. Fiona Art came up with this technique, and I have been practicing it for over a year and worked with her to come up with some American products that work. So thank you for coming to watch Moose learn from me. I hope that you learned something too. And Moose, anything else you want to say for the outro?
I just want to say thank you so very much. I hope you all have an absolutely lovely, lovely day. And until we meet again, enjoy your journey. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, well, here. Bye for now. Love you, Bentley. Wink, wink.
Nice.